Hello, welcome back. John Prine. First of all, shout out to a viewer, the Sires Band. Not the screen name, I get it. Now, you, lady or gentleman, pointed out a couple of tracks to me. One of them was The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness, which I knew, but it's one of my favourite songs ever, which is Nancy Griffith. So I was like, oh no, I can't do that. But I picked one of the other two songs you gave me, and that'll be coming soon. And we're going to get into this one, which is In Spite of Ourselves with Iris Demand. It was from 1999, from this self-titled album, In Spite of Ourselves. And I'm looking forward to this because now I've had a sense of who he is and what he can do. I just want to get some more. So let's get into it.
Iris, you sing these songs like you know them. Well, I knew somewhere in the record I was going to have to get around to writing one. So this one here, I actually wrote it for a movie. I was in a movie last year. I guess it's coming out around Christmas. And me and Billy Bob Thornton play brothers in it. And Andy Griffith is our dad. That makes me like Opie's stepbrother, you know?
Okay, you guys now can explain the humor to me.
So Billy Bob asked me to write this, or to write a song for the ending of the movie, and
Billy Bob's a good musician, singer, songwriter.
I understand when you write a song for a movie. I said, "Are you supposed to talk about them or not talk about them?" You know, I said, because sometimes I go to movies and a song comes on.
I can imagine what Billy Bob's answer was.
Like your alarm radio went off in your hotel room, you know? I said, what the heck's that song doing in here? So Billy Bob just said,
Yeah, I can imagine that.
So I just went and wrote this song here, and kind of based it loosely, real loosely, on a couple of characters in the film.
What's the film? Gotta help me out, guys.
It's called In Spite of Ourselves.
Doing a triad. Using that cage system.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks that crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. I'm never gonna let her go.
There we go.
Well, he ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. I caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't real sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. But he's my baby and I'm his honey. I'm never gonna let him go.
I've got to listen to this from the beginning again. I think there's some real love in this.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks that crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the
So many
Easter
compliments
bunny.
in there.
She's my baby, I'm her honey. I'm never gonna let her go.
Well, he ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. Caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't real sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. But he's my baby and I'm his honey. I'm never gonna let him go.
So
In
complimentary.
spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces.
You really are.
There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
Beautiful acoustic playing. Listen to rhythm. see it.
She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She likes to ketchup on her scrambled eggs. Swears
Convict movies make her horny. Never. The observational humor but deep love that's been portrayed in this song is absolutely just... It takes a love song to a new level, but it really is a love song. But it's so observationally dry. But every time there's a barb, there's a rose that comes with it in each of the lyrics. So well written. So well written. So well written.
like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I'm never gonna let her go.
Well, he's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo and a love bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's a howling at the moon. But he's my baby, I don't mean maybe. I'm never gonna let him go.
Nope.
In spite of ourselves, really
Perfect imperfections.
end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. Oh, we're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old heart.
My dad used to take my mum a coffee every morning, and she wouldn't get up until she'd had the coffee. And, you know, it was kind of a matriarchal, patriarchal house. But later on, my dad would say, I'll take her a coffee because if I don't, I swear she might actually kill me. But she never drank the coffee. Not once did she drink the coffee. Not once. And there's all those little perfect imperfections. And she was 5 foot and she had all her oddities and he had all his, I'm sure, to each other. And you sometimes get to see them as kids, you know, and this is a song not about kids or anything like that. It's just two people celebrating not being the perfect couple, but being the perfect imperfection to each other.
Hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
Exactly that. True love.
In spite of ourselves.
Absolutely. So despite all the flaws, despite everything, it works. Yeah, and it goes against that grain of that sort of Hallmark code love, you know? Bringing roses every day, and which I guess it's nice, guys, you know? Romantic gestures are good, but this isn't about romantic gestures. It's the romance within the gestures of everyday imperfections, and I loved it. And I think it's great, and I can't wait to do more, and I'm going to enjoy that. And stick around, guys, and I'll see you next time, because that was just so much fun. Released in '99. I know he's not with us anymore, and it's sad, but I'm going to enjoy the massive canon of work he's got out there. Yeah, keep it coming, guys. Join in. Take care.